really polished group, starting with, 84, a dependable guy with good hands. Number two, a very well polished. I think he's 6'2", 189, and a guy that has the length, really good balance and body control. And then, of course, number five, really reminds us of some of the guys we face every day at practice, just the explosive speed, and the ability to line up in multiple places all over the yard where you got to hunt him out and try to find him and do our best to, defend all these guys. That's the versatility of this offense. You're certainly not in the position to really target one guy to stop. There's multiple targets, multiple individuals to defend, and obviously that's well represented by the balance of this offense and how well, number one has distributed the ball, to all the different targets.
Yeah, number one, Texas played them twice. Did they change up at all in the defense? Have any effect there?
Yeah, well, we watched both those games. Obviously, the first go-around, they were victorious against them, and then the second go-around, played them well and had a strong lead on them. But that's no different, I think, than all their opponents. They're always going to be in the game because of how explosive they are and how fast they can score. So, we got to do a great job of getting these guys on the ground and focus on our fundamentals and technique and tackling and, attacking the ball as well, trying to force some turnovers and play to our standard.
He had 892 yards rushing out there. Do they have some design runs? Or a lot of that's from the scrambling or
Yeah, he can hurt you in multiple different ways. So, obviously in their run pass option oriented offense, he's always got the ability to pull the ball and run himself, hand the ball off to a fellow ball carrier or release the ball. That's what's so frustrating is you see many times, other defenses defending their route concepts where he can take the ball down and take off running as well. So, there's a reason he's the Heisman Trophy winner, and we're going to just do our best as far as trying to slow him down and not make him comfortable back there in the pocket.
Do they like to throw deep very often? I mean, I know they have a lot of yards, a couple of 100,000-yard receivers, but do they like to test you deep?
Absolutely. He can make all the throws, so they'll hurt you in various different ways, and so you see that every game.
An unconventional week of practice for you guys, in Miami, practicing at Barry University. So how do you kind of acclimate your guys to such a different week of preparation than what they're used to?
Yeah, I think the challenge is just doing our best to prepare like we've always prepared. So shoot a certain time might change for us from meeting standpoint. The location obviously changes, but from a preparation standpoint, we're going to try to stick to the body of how we attack every opponent, and stick to that consistency and keep a routine for our players, so they can approach this like a regular game week.
What is it like trying to get them in kind of the mindset after not playing for a couple of weeks?
Mm-hmm.
The excitement around the playoff, and what mindset do you want them in?
Yeah, I think, focus is key here. So, of course, we want them to when the time is right and they're not in the body of practice or meeting, to enjoy South Florida and but to understand, this is a business trip. So when we're at these meetings, when we go to our walkthroughs, when we get into preparation and practice, that we're clocked in and we're locked in at that point, and it's time to go to work. And we are here for a reason, so that the other things and the bowl events and the fun that do come with it, that we're very fortunate to be a part of, that gets separated, within the body of our business time.
And then Quentin, Heisman Trophy winner, many of your other defensive players, unanimous and consensus All-American. Just how does it speak to your players on your defense?
Yeah, I think we're very fortunate at Alabama to have some spectacular players that I'm certainly blessed. I know we are very blessed and fortunate to be coaching. So, those awards are great, but they have nothing to do with this game, and those things are in the past. So it's more about preparing for this great opponent that we're facing here on Saturday evening and really happy for those guys. But I think those guys will be the first ones to admit too that, that stuff's in the past and we're moving on now, and excited for the challenge here ahead of us in a few days.